Hello, good morning, good evening, or good night. Today I'm showing you UP Sanji. This is post OP14 slash EB04. All of this support came out in EB04, so yeah, let's go into the deck list. I've been having sorry, I was going to say that I was going to get into it, but I'm not. I've been having a lot of fun with this deck. It's really fun. So basic premise of this deck is you literally just manipulate Dawn -1 to cheat out any Straw Hat event with the cost 3 or less from your hand, and then pretty much 3 cost events become 1 cost events. Pretty cool. So yeah, let's go into the deck profile. We'll start with the leader, what enables everything to happen. So he's a 5 life, 4 life, 5k power leader, and activate main once per turn, Dawn -1, activate up to 1 Straw Hat Crew type event with cost 3 or less from your hand. So yeah, that's insane. And when attacking, if the number of Dawn cards is equal to or less than your opponent's Dawn, you can grab a rested Dawn. Pretty insane. So we'll start off with our 1 cost in the main deck. Yeah, so we'll start with our 1 cost in the main deck. So we're running 4 Otama. We don't really play that many characters. I think we run like 20 characters. Say this Otama. It's 1 cost, 2k counter. On play, if you have 3 or less life cards, which we usually try to get to, is we just take the first life. We play down the Otama to let us draw 2 cards, then trash 1. Yeah, pretty cool, I guess. Just free draw power. Next up is our Searcher Pudding. We're only running 2 of this now, because this used to be a 4, but now there's not much point. It's a character, we don't really need characters. So yeah, it's a 1 cost, 2k power, plus 1k counter. On play, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, reveal a Sanji or Adventure card, add it to your hand, then place the rest of it on the bottom in any order. It's fine. It's alright. You could play this at 4. Up to you. This is just a basic build that I've been enjoying a lot. There is a few cards that I just have in there to make up space and just having fun with. I wanted to test. And our next character is a 2 cost character. Our only 2 cost character is the support from EB04, and it's Charlotte Pudding. So it's 2 cost, 1k power event, 1k power and 1k counter. It's a blocker, and it's pretty much just the red 4 cost Shanks blocker. So on your opponent's deck, once per turn, you may trash 1 card from your hand. If you have 4 or more event cards in your trash, up to 1 of your leader or character gains 2k power during this battle. Pretty cool. Insane. I like it a lot. It's just a mini Shanks for UP Sanji. Next up is our 3 costs. We only run the 1 3 cost, and that's insane carriage for this deck, and it's of course 3 cost Sanji. So he's like Jesus Burgess, but gains 1k power for every 5 events in your trash, and then this character, if this character would be removed from the field by an opponent's effect, you can just return a Dawn card from your Dawn deck. Return a Dawn from the field back to your Dawn deck. So yeah, just insane. It's 3 cost and 5k power. It's so good. It's so good. And now we can cheat out with the new EB04 support, which is coming up later in this video. Our 4 costs, we run, of course, Charlotte Pudding. Don't need to explain this. 3 Reiju. Once the new Reiju comes out, this deck will be even better. So what this does is, if you have 4 more events in your trash, this character gains plus 2k power and plus 5 cost, and it's a blocker. Pretty nice. So it becomes a 9 cost, 7k power. There's plus 1k counter as well. Now next up is our last character, and it's Jozu. It's a 7k power leader, 6 cost, 7k power character with 1k counter. On play, you can return a character you control other than itself, and then return a opponent's character with the cost of 6 or less to their hand. So it can just remove stuff from the field, which happens a lot in this deck. So yeah, that's all of our characters. So that's a total of, you can count it yourself. I'm not doing that work for you. Next up is the rest of our events. So we'll start with the 1-0 cost event, and even then it's like controversial to even play this, I feel. I like it a lot. It's Gung Jet Gatling. It's searchable, and it has a pretty nice trigger, which is add up a Dawn card from your Dawn deck instead of as active. Pretty cool. And then, of course, like every other 0 cost event, you can trash a card from your hand, then your leader character gains 3k power during this battle. Yeah, it's just good. You can just start trashing stuff into the trash, trashing events into the trash, and yeah. Well, you can fill up your trash with, yeah, you get what I mean. Another EB04 support is I heard the sound of a lady's teardrop falling. So it's a 1 cost event. If your leader is Sanji, look 3 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 Sanji or event card, and add it to your hand, and trash the rest. It's pretty good at filling up your trash with event cards to boost the power of your 3 cost Sanji. And then it has counter of you may trash 1 card from your hand, and up to 1 of your Sanji cards gains plus 4k power during the spell. Pretty cool. I might play this a 4. Still working on the ratios. I might cut the experimental card out of the deck to fit in the 4th copy of it. So yeah. Another searcher is Let's Crash This Wedding. It has a trigger, which is just using its main effect. If your leader is multicolored, which it is, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, add a Straw Hat type card, and other than itself, and then put the rest on the bottom in any order, like every other searcher event. But this next searcher event is very different to the rest, and it's Luffy's the man who will become king of the pirates. Main, it looks at the top 3 cards of your deck, then add any card you see there to your hand. You don't even have to reveal it to your opponent, and place the rest on the bottom in any order. That goes so insane into... It's just an insane card. So yeah. Oh wow, look at the light. It gets darker whenever I have this blue on the board. I'm only noticing that now. So yeah, that's our... Well, 2 more 1 cost events to go through. We have Concaster. It's a counter plus 4k to lead or character. Well, no, it's just lead. If there's 4 more events in trash, as well as main is just draw a card. Pretty cool. Helps you fill up the trash, nice and cheap. And our last 1 cost event is, of course, GGG's Gun Giant. So it's 1 cost John -2. You may trash a card from your hand. If your lead is Straw Hat, give your lead or character plus 4k power during this battle, and then draw 2 cards. Pretty cool. You usually just use this on your Tendon turn, because then you can just keep on going into Tendon, so that you're not like going negative on your Dawn cards. That was our last 1 cost event, so we'll go into 2 cost. We only want to run 2 of these, and it's the Nornoro Beam Sword. So this is my tech card. I like it. It's fine. Really just there for the trigger, as well as pretty good into the Zoro matchup. Especially good in the Zoro matchup, because then we can just start resting their stuff, as well as if they have very menacing blockers like Ace, for example, we can just rest their 10 cost. So yeah. Oh Jesus, not much to explain here. I just like it. I wanted to test this out. I don't have any other purple deck to throw this in, so yeah. Next up is our 3 cost events. So we are running, of course, 2 copies of Jack Culverin. It's just removal. It places a character with a cost of 4 or less to the bottom of the owner's deck. Then its trigger is place up to 1 character card with a cost of 1 or less to the bottom of the owner's deck, which would never use this trigger. Yeah. Next one is EB04 support, and it's Stealth Black. It allows us to cheat out a Sanji, pretty much 4-1 Dawn by using the leader effect. So yeah, the condition is if you have 4 or more Dawn cards on your field, you can play a Sanji, that Sanji for if it's in your hand or trash. So yeah, you can just bring it back from your trash. It's pretty nice. It also has a trigger is draw 2 and trash 1. Our last for 3 cost is of course Bulk Burst. It's one of the most incredible cards in this deck, and its effect is you can choose one of these effects. The first one is to Jack Culverin a character, or you can draw 2 cards if your hand is less, if there's 6 or less cards in your hand. Pretty cool overall. And then last card is a 7 cost event, and it's of course Gravel Blade. I don't have GG Red Rock. They're very hard to find. I don't buy stuff on Card Market because I can't get that stuff, and it's expensive as hell shipping, as well as I prefer to have tracked shipping. 7 cost, place up to 2 characters with a cost of 6 or less at the bottom of the owner's deck in any order, and then its trigger is a better version of Jack Culverin. Instead of placing a 4 cost, it places a 5 cost or less. So a pretty good trigger as well. And that's pretty much UP Sanji for you. So yeah, that's UP Sanji. Goodbye.